What's up, y'all? All right, we are jamming some Erenshor, and it was pretty cool. I was streaming this a couple times and really enjoying it. Definitely throws back to some EverQuest times I played when I was younger, and really enjoying this. This is like a simulated MMORPG, so all the players you play with are artificial. They're fake. They're not real. They definitely act real, which is great. And it works particularly well for me as a new dad with a 4-month-old. It kind of gives me a chance to get in, have some fun, scratch that itch, and then get back to real life. So max level here, level 35, and we're gonna get into this. So Brian, the developer, solo developer, shout out, also had hooked me up with Key, which is great. He was checking out my streams a couple times, and he hooked me up with a playtest build for the raids that are coming out in about 2 weeks, or maybe a week or so. And I was like, man, can I like stream this playtest? He's like, go for it, buddy. I'm like, let's get it. So here we are. I'm going to kind of walk through a little bit of how these all work, but if you're watching the VOD of this and you have any questions, just drop in the comments, and either he or I can probably get back to you. Okay, so how it works, really, to get started. I did play a bit and kind of chip away at some of the trash mobs. I spent a lot of time this last week gearing out my my guild, recruiting a bunch of people, getting them geared out to where we can actually like chip away at the raid instances. There's 4 different planes to fight, so I had to get all the keys to them as well too, which took a long time. But here we are, and we're gonna get it done. So let's go ahead and summon everybody. So you basically select your A team here, and while it will summon your entire guild to the guild hall, essentially, when you form the raid, it'll have everybody that you have pre-selected here automatically join. So you'll start seeing everybody start flooding in here. Come on in. This definitely gives like the raid buffs vibe. Get buffed. Okay. Yeah, big broke up in here. Alright, so what we'll do is we will begin the raid. And you can see now it has my raid window populated here, and one of the things I really like for quality of life is the ability to save settings. So I can go ahead and just say, save this, and I'll go ahead and load this, and now it will shift everybody around in the groups that I've kind of like predetermined. So group 3 is kind of like my main tank. I have gotten some of the raid gear, so really cool, really high level stats here. Kind of upgraded this as well too, just to kind of, you know, my whole take is get your tanks built out first, then go for like your deeps or your healers, but really focusing on the tanks. So what we'll do now that we got our whole crew here, let's just make sure we got our 2 healers. Yep, everyone's good. Let's go ahead, and we are going to first run through Soluna's Celestial Plane. Okay. I did need to take a screenshot for the thumbnail, so this is where I got it from. Alright. So, as far as the targeting window goes, everything kind of works here. You can assign targets. You can assign role members. So what they'll do. You can then have specifically what you want them to do. Whether it's just like, alright, I want you guys to stay here. I want this group to stay over here. This is going to become a lot more necessary when we start getting into some of the boss fights, I imagine. I haven't really had a chance. I've tried to take out some of the bosses, and I just got smoked. So we are just still in the midst of clearing some trash. So what we'll do for this stream is do a round of the planes, clear out all the trash, see what we get, and then we're going to try some boss attempts. So let's go ahead and get started here. So one thing I would recommend as well too is basically what I've done is all of my other guys have basically taunt reduction, so decreases aggro. So I have this on pretty much everyone outside of my main tanks, just so that it sticks on them. I did start out with a Reaver as a main tank, and I had to switch to a Pally. We got some new legs here, Radiant Greaves. So what I'll do now, so another cool thing here is the loot distribution. So you can kind of open this up, throw this in here, and then it'll tell you who needs it. And so while my Reaver can use this, I'll probably save these for another Pally I get up, if in case I do need to get another one going for the any like future bosses. There may be a mechanic where I need like 3. Well, I mean, we do have 3 though, but at any rate, okay. So cancel that for now. All right, let's start clearing. We'll kind of go this way. So yeah, these are kind of just the trash mobs here. And we'll get it going. I probably spent about, took me a bit to kind of get everybody leveled up, get some of their AA points as well too, just kind of make them stronger. So we're just now at the level where I think I can start chipping away at some of the bosses. Alright, new breastplate. So Dark Presence. 2% chance to proc Void Form. Void Form plus 55 strength, dex, intelligence, plus 21% haste, plus 1 attack rolls. So this kind of turns your Reavers into a kind of like a shadow monster, which is pretty dope. My Reaver currently has one, so we'll kind of keep that on the side. So my class is kind of, I play it, it's like an Arcanist, so you can either play it like a straight damage dealer, or more of like an enchanter with charms right now, but I'm kind of just making sure that I'm slowing everything, kind of just using some of these clickies to save my mana. This is like it's a pretty crappy ring, but it does give like armor class and give some debuffs that I like to use. Alright, let's keep chugging along. So let's see here. Soul. Still need some gloves. Gloves and another bracer. Breastplate for Alara would be good too. But we've been getting some really nice stuff for the wind blades as well too, so kind of gearing them out as well. This is kind of your DPS meter. Yeah, we are playing on recommended difficulty settings. I do have experience turned up a bit, though. Otherwise, I'm just kind of keeping it at the recommended level. So it's not too difficult. But I mean, the boss is definitely truck. I haven't really had a chance to kill any. We're gonna see what we can do in this stream, though. Some of these bosses, too, will definitely be kind of needing to, like, test and learn. Kind of learn what the mechanics are. You know, there's no, like, wiki for this right now, so you kind of just have to figure it out. I don't mind it. I typically like to try to figure some stuff out or just be observant of what's going on, and especially with the ability to be able to place people around. I also like that not every single trash mob drops gear, too. Kind of makes it so you really, you know, the idea is you have to kind of progress through the trash, get your guys geared up, upgrade their gear, then start chipping away at the bosses. I think the developer was saying that people have been spending like 80 to 100 hours just in the plains alone. which is cool. I'm all about it. That's on, you know, recommended settings. You can get into your admin panel and kind of adjust how hard the mobs hit, how much loot they drop, etc. So that's kind of, we're playing on the default state here. These are a little bit more difficult here. Definitely gives me the raid the vibes though, you know? Alright, Eventide Bracer. Actually kind of nice too. Alright. I think, let me see. I think Zara can actually use this. So Zara, nope, she's got 2. She's got 2, so we'll hold that for another Reaver I have kind of in the wings coming up. Alright, so there does look to be like an named over there, so let's go ahead and clear that way. So I'll kind of just show an example of what you can do by setting up your groups. So for example, I'll have these guys here. I'll have my other tank group here. And then my group, which does have a tank in it, but we're not really the main tank. So you can kind of see, you can set them up. And then what you can do here is you can assign targets. So this group, you can toggle assign target, assist group 2, assist group 3, or get ads. This one will go ahead and assign target. And then group 2 will assign this target, group 3 actually, group 3 will assign this target. Okay. And then when we say all pull, they'll kind of split it. So the mechanics here are definitely going to get a little bit more involved as you get into some of the more big boss fights. I haven't really had a chance to experience them too much yet. So we will probably be having to eat a couple wipes. That's what it's all about. Yeah, Dancer's pulling like 10k deep. That's really good. That gear's paying off. I feel like we got a pretty decent composition here as well too, with like a good balance of deeps, heals, and tanking ability. Dropped in some planar stones. Love to see it. Okay, so now we'll get everybody to kind of follow us again. Alright, so this is probably going to be a little bit difficult of a pull here. We'll have to use all of our tanks. So we'll say here, group 3. We will then say, and we don't want to have them stacked on each other because here. Because they do AoE. So you're going to want to make sure they're split. Okay. Everyone's good. Okay, so my group can focus this one. Group 2 and do this one. And group 3 can do. Actually, group 3 can do this one. Okay, group 1. Group 2. Okay. All right, here we go. Shoot, one didn't pull. Kind of hang in the pocket, though. Alright, we're gonna kind of focus everybody, try everybody to burn this one down. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh. Well, let's see if we can take this one out, though. See if we can take this one out, though. Oof. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna actually go. We're gonna go into this plane now. This is the Plane of Valor, so it's got a pretty solid arena here, which we'll get into. But let's go ahead and clear this trash because this is what drops the gear for my heaps, my DPS. We're pretty set on our tanks for right now. I do want to get everybody geared out first. One of the cool things about this as well too is that you can kind of start anywhere. You don't have to like start with one plane and go to the other one. You can kind of start whichever plane you want. Start chipping away at it. I definitely recommend going into the one that drops the tank gear first. You also do get raid experience that then allows you to do some battle reses. That's kind of how that works. Windblade. So target attack speed by 110%, alright. Okay, loot distribution. Who needs this? Gordo needs it still, okay. So, for example, we can get up our druid here. Oh, she just got smoked again. Damn. So it's still kind of in this level of like, you know, I could clear the trash, but I'm not like destroying it. Squirrely. We do got some good deeps here. Obscura drastically reduces your aggro on your target, okay? Let's see here. Arcavio needs this. There you go. Get the pathing, get the pathing. There we go. Oh, shit. Soul should be able to take this out. Try to burn this guy down. And I can't, like, mez anything. Ooh. Lar almost got smoked there. Okay. Everyone focus this target. Make sure all my auras are set up. Alright, so we got this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, and then here. Yeah, that's good. So those little coins are kind of used to upgrade your gear to the first level. And then the planar shards, which you use to upgrade it to the next one. So we do have quite a bit that we can kind of divvy out. I like to kind of wait until they got their best in slot stuff from these raids before I start handing stuff out. Alright, what do we got here? Dark Haste, 15% haste, attack roll modifier +2. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this too. Who needs it? Who needs it? Okay. Dancer's got one already. We are going to give this then to Gordo, and we'll give it to slot 2. Okay. Keep it going, and then we'll go check out this arena after. I got like wiped on the 3rd stage of it because it's these guys cleave and they just smash, so. Good, good. Okay, breastplate, nice. This is sweet. 25% haste, attack roll modifiers +1. Very nice. Distribute. Let's go ahead and give this to Thalia. This is good. We want our deeps to get geared out. That's all the trash here. We'll go check out the... How much cash do I got? Yeah, okay. So you got to kind of buy these coins to participate. Okay. We come up over here and we break the token. Pro tip, make sure everybody's kind of in here. Don't just go ahead and start spawning stuff while everyone's still running in. Have wiped with that before. And then this activates the arena. So what we'll do is we'll say, Alconius, you go ahead and get any ads that pop up. And we can go ahead and pull this now. You'll see there's going to be a dog that spawns here, yep. And then Alconia should pick this guy up. Yep. I think what I want to do actually is go here. Damage 2k, 600 per tick. Haste minus 15. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Haste minus 15 here too. Actually, so let's make a hotkey. We will just swap out for that. Okay, so we completed the arena. So now we can go ahead and pop open. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Vethio's sight increases armor penetration on all strikes by 70% and attack roll. Whoa, damn. Yes, sir. All right, grab that. This thing here, with distribution, we can give this to Azara. But ultimately, I want Zara using a two-hander anyway, so we'll keep that one equipped. Okay, now this is the next, basically the next token for the arena. This we already have one. We are not going to loot that. So with the tokens that you get, you can either come over to this guy and turn them in to him, and then you'll be able to buy them over again. You have to kind of turn them in the first time for them to be available on the merchant. But what we'll do here is, let's first of all give out this dope spell. We are going to give this to Dancer. I wonder. Let me see. What did I get there? Video site. So I don't know if that really loaded up right now, but last we'll see. So now we got this spawn. All right, so this is going to be where we need to then set up targets. So you'll say here, here. Oh, shit. All right, whale. Oh, it'll show what she's done. What's up? What's up, Ryan? Let us battle res Gordo. Let's actually all focus burning this one down here. Hold tanks. So far, so good though, Brian. I'm enjoying it, man. We're gonna still gotta clear a little bit of trash, just to kind of gear up the homies. But we're gonna try to get some guild progression today. We're gonna try to take out some bosses. I have been able to do this one already, which is good. There we go. Let's see this. We're actually going to switch. Let's make a hotkey. We'll throw that here. And then for this, we'll go... You have done well, champion. Let's see what we got here. Copy. Oh, let's... Okay, good. All right, very nice, very nice. So let's see. Cyclone Steel Helm. Go ahead and distribute this loot. Now, the issue is, let's make sure, like Thalia, let's make sure that Thalia's got a bracer that right now she doesn't have a de-aggro. So let's see. Shadow Gloves, though, does have Embrace of Shadow, so what we'll do, we want that aggro generation decrease, so we'll swap these gloves back. And then what we'll do is we'll now use this helm. Actually, she already has a helm, so that's what I've been using. So let's go ahead and swap that, equip. Okay. And then in that case, then, we'll take this. And let's go ahead and reward this as well, too. It's a really nice quality of life feature, just being able to kind of scroll over and then see what everybody's rocking. Gordo, for example, I don't think he has. So this is his anti-aggro, like his kind of his evade. So let's see if he's actually got another bracelet here that does that. Because otherwise, I don't really want to be stacking him up. We'll still give it to him, but we won't have him equip this for right now. Helm of the D, these things look super dope. Okay. But yeah, gearing out the DPS right now. And then Gordo, we're going to swap you back because I bet he'll pull aggro without this. You know, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Actually, I don't want to give it a go on this next one because it's kind of squirrely. Okay. Just play it safe on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually back everybody up. Now, these ones here, this is kind of a trip. And this is the furthest I've gotten on here. These guys cleave, though. So I want to basically set my guys here. We'll set one tank here. And really just want to keep them away. Get them out to aggro. Okay, here. Now. We'll kind of wait in the wings right here with my group. Okay, and then we'll assign the target. Now the issue is, because these guys have a frontal cleave, I'm not really too sure how to make sure my guy's position like behind. Like, because I'm not controlling the tank, I can't really control the positioning here, but we'll see if they kind of are just smart enough to know to not stand in front. Okay, so we will set the target. We'll assign that target there. Expert Gladiator. Okay. This group will then be Expert Gladiator here. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to go for it. And for me, make sure that I am set up as like the main pull. Yep. Okay, great. All right, here we go. All pull. Good luck. Oh, shit. I think I was too far away. Oh, this is a ripper already then. Ooh. Yep. So I needed to have my other tank a little bit closer to rip off ASAP. Okay. We're going to go ahead and try this again. I don't know. These guys are pretty strong, though. Hey, what's up, Knock? That's pretty great. I have to warn you a bug, though. Some players have lost extensions and spells randomly. Fix coming this week. If it happens to you, DM me after. Okay, can do. Got fixes. What we'll do here is let's actually check out the Plane of Growth. Like, it's not really called that, but you know what I'm saying. And before we do that, we're actually going to go back and port. We're going to dump some of this stuff off. And then what we'll do is we did get some upgrades for guys. So we'll go ahead and upgrade some of that armor. So here, No judgments on my bank right now. I promise I'll clean it up after stream. I say that every stream, but we're kind of getting a little stockpile of when I get another pally in, or this is for a Reaver. This is kind of the best in slot Reaver gear right now. Alright, Reaver legs. Almost a full set there. Void Chaos too. A ring is pretty nice. We'll kind of hold on to that. We'll just keep these in here. Just drop this stuff off. Okay, we'll keep the planar stones, and what we'll do is check out. Alright, so we did get some upgrades for Dancer. Let's go ahead and I think what we want to do. Probably for Alconius, actually. I feel like we need to get our tanks buffed up first. So he's got 1, 2, 3. So he's got 4. So I'm gonna give Alconius. I'm gonna go ahead and. So he's got no planar stone. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a planar. Now I can either just hand it to him, or I could just go like this, and then put the planar stones in here. It'll show you how much they actually have. So Alconius is 0. We'll give those to him. Okay. And it looks like there's a lot going on with the UI, but ultimately it's pretty clean once you kind of get the hang of it. We'll upgrade that, considering everything you have to do. Upgrade there. Burp, burp. Sweet. Yeah, this is pretty savage. Excellent. Okay, that's that. We do have some of these to hand out, and I know that Dancer has got, okay, she's got the gloves now, so let's see how many. Okay, so 3, 2, 3. And I can just kind of click and drag this onto Dancer here. That upgraded. Okay, and then let's see here. I think Thalia got some. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things to upgrade. Thalia. And then let me check out Alara. Yep, Alara's still good. Great. Get right back in there. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see here. 33, who else do we got? I think Dornick picked up some stuff. Okay, he's already kind of getting decked out, which is good. We could give 3 to Arcavio. I'll just divvy these out. And I got some stuff too. I actually don't know how to upgrade my own stuff, unfortunately. But it's all good. Because here it's pretty easy. That's that. Good. Yep, soul's all upgraded. We could do Sinjara. She's got some legs. 2, 3. She actually has some already on her, so she can upgrade this herself. Then also, is it Lyrica or Norl? Norl's got some too, so let's upgrade here. Perfect. And he's actually got a planar stone on him, so we'll upgrade this as well too. Nice. One sec, my chat's a little desynced. Hey, what's up, EMP? This game looks fun. It's definitely not not an MMO. Feels like I can enjoy without guides not letting me get the gear I need. This game looks fun. It's definitely an MMO, not an MMO. That feels like I can enjoy without guilds not letting me get gear. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely you know, there's another little guild here called Friends Club. They're kind of like the trolls, the toxic guild on the server, so they still have that, but it's nice. You can kind of get in. Everybody's always online, you know what I'm saying? So you don't gotta like wait to find a group. You can kind of just get in and start rocking. What we'll do is we'll go to the Planar Growth here now. Yeah, really enjoyable. Just especially for me as a new dad, just be able to kind of get in, not be waited in queues or LFGs. Just get all the homies on. I actually haven't heard. I usually have to play, if I'm not like dedicated to streaming, I have to play kind of with the sound off. So to hear the music here, this is actually pretty awesome. All right. So everyone's kind of getting self-sufficient here. There is a mini boss over here we may try. This might be the first one we try out. I have engaged him a little bit, and he's a little difficult. And the thing that happens with these bosses as well too, it is kind of like a, from what I could see, it's like almost like a DPS race, because they get stronger against you the longer it takes to kill them. It says like you know, Arbor is finding your weaknesses or bypassing your resistances. So the longer you are engaged, the more damage they end up doing with their skills. So ultimately, if you can't burn them in time, you can't really slow roast it. At least for some of these that I've tried to fight. Vibrant Regrowth, massive. Very nice. All right, so this is good. We definitely want to hook up our healers too. And looks like Ariande needs that. Solid. Ooh, these are some jams in this zone. Looks like we do have a Wanderer over there. See, we can kind of just solo this spider, yeah. Definitely has kind of the Plane of Fear, like aggro radius vibes with these spiders. But yeah, we're at a good level of being able to kind of clear trash. Get geared up, and I think we might, at least by the end... Ooh, this is massive. Yes, sir. Alright, so Druid. Regen. Nice. Huge. Okay, so we're actually going to hook up Sindara. Sindara's been with me since day one, so we're just going to keep gearing up, you know. The ones who've been loyal to me, or like my first group. Would love to see a style of queue in this game for raids and dungeons with a difficulty slider from normal, then in extreme that has tier 3 legendary gear for master gives mythic at tier 4. There's definitely a difficulty slider that you can adjust in the admin panel before you load up the game. You can kind of update their damage that they do and the HP that they have, and also how much loot they actually drop, but it doesn't necessarily change anything with like the quality of gear that drops, I don't think. Yeah, definitely, if you aren't in the Discord for this game yet, there's a full like suggestions channel that the developer's really active in checking out as well too and responding to, so by all means, it's like, especially for a lot of these veteran MMO players that are just like, oh man, it'd be so cool if this happened. Definitely get in there and kind of share what you're thinking. A consideration. Alright. Dang, I feel like I got spoiled with that twofer right there. And I'm so excited to just be able to... Looks like this is almost like shut up. I'm excited to be like... We're just killing trash mobs right now, you know? We haven't even really gotten into any of the bosses yet. I feel like we're getting there, though. It'll be good to kind of get the healers a little bit more gear as well, too, just to kind of keep the sustain going, especially with these new spells. Bear. So I got a bunch of clickies. This one kind of is a debuff ring. This is kind of like a life tap, which is nice for just my own sustain. And then this is like a damage over time that I'm actually wearing. This way I'm able to kind of save my mana for more of just the fighting. You see here, though, that, yeah, everyone's kind of sustaining up through all these AoE attacks too, which is great. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I should probably rank. Yeah, Dancer's rocking like 10k, 10k right now. 10k deep is real nice. I definitely feel like, with how I've been playing, you know, I probably got maybe like 10 hours total or so. Maybe a little bit more, within the raids areas as well, too. But I definitely feel that sense of, like, progression, you know, grinding away, like, needing to kill these entry mobs, these trash mobs to get the gear. But I'm definitely feeling, like, the sense of progression as I'm going through and being like, alright, my tank can actually survive now, okay. My deeps is actually put it, like, these guys are kind of melting a little bit faster than they were when I first got here, so it's a real nice progression feeling. Ooh. Loop? What was what? Looping form? Damn. This is... Wait, is this a... SM2? This isn't a prop. Oh, is this like wolf form? No way. Dude, throwback EverQuest wolf form. Now let's see if she turns into a... What? Oh man, I need to switch to a druid now. Too cool. He lost to a raid. He was seen IRL once a month, buying a monthly subscription card at a local GameStop. That's funny. Must be excited for Bergie as his game is gaining traction. This could inspire a World of Warcraft, Neverwinter graphic style, not MMO, not MMO game. Yeah, no, I think it's really cool. I think just the whole concept, it's really well done. You know, and for me too, like, I think the graphics are just fine. I think, you know, you can... There's always room to improve that, but if the gameplay is sound, I'd rather have function over fashion, you know, where it actually works. The mechanics are all kind of dialed in. I think, you know, making sure that the engine's right before you kind of worry about what the code of paint is. Let's see here, we'll kind of just take a sec. See, this is... Oh, Zara was... All right, let's see the pathing here. These guys just might be... Alright, so these guys do AoE. Hold on. That might be a split. Oh, shit. No. Timing. I think that's still good. Oh, nope. There. Oh. I think that's a left. Oh, no. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set our tank here. Oh shit, I accidentally pulled it. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, that did kind of split them. I think they might be a little bit too close, though. This is probably going to hurt. Yeah, rip. We'll get up our healer. We'll just battle res peeps. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Let's everybody burn this one down. Yeah. So I accidentally clicked pull instead of... I mean, we're kind of throwing down. It's just kind of RNG. All right, we're going to go ahead and get up a healer. We're battle resing right now. We got another battle res here. She just died instantly. If we can get one down, you can kind of see now, like, my tanks are kind of holding it down. There we go. Oh, see? Crisis averted. Yeah, I'm really excited to be covering this game, though. I'm really enjoying it. And, you know, being like a fellow EverQuester, as the dev is, there's just a lot of, like, throwbacks that kind of, you know, get me right in the feels. And I'm down to just support, like, games like this and just having a lot of fun. I'll be playing this quite a bit as far as covering it on my channel. I think just I'd love to see more people get aware that this thing even exists, this game even exists, because it's really, really cool. And I mean, this thing can go for, you know, new updates and new content, expansions, like, it'd be really cool. Just to see kind of how this develops. So that actually wasn't too bad. That would have wiped me previously. And now we're getting kind of to the point where our survivability's increased. So we'll clear all this, and then, let's see, there's actually somebody there. A high priest, huh? I don't know, man. We might give it a go, but I'm kind of, you know, I don't feel like... We'll give it a shot. We'll kind of wrap this all up, and then we'll give that a go. Alright, but I mean, getting more heal spells like that, that's kind of what's up. Yeah, I mean, if we get more of these heal spells, we might be kind of lapping straight to the bank. Okay, let's see what this pull is. 2. Oh, there we go. That's a split. Wait for that pathing, you know? It's well done like a steak, especially since the stakes are high in the game as a whole. They used to... they use a idea basket. The well of fresh have gone dry. Oh my gosh, EMP! I missed your jokes, man. I missed your puns. Nice. All right, let's pass this off. This is actually good. Getting our healers kind of upgraded. We will give this to. Probably do... Oh, this is... Hand wraps. Hand wraps. Give them some Norl. Norl. Spiders, man. Nightmare fuel. Another thing I think is pretty cool, too, is you can kind of go into first person. If you're into that kind of stuff. Stomp's truck, though. Let's kind of hug. Yeah, this is a wanderer, huh? This is what, a high priest? Okay. Now the thing is, like, these guys are probably just like mini bosses, if anything. These probably aren't even like the crazy named. So we got quite a bit to go. We got quite a bit of raiding to do, which is good. I just love the fact that, like, you don't just get in here on your first time loading it up and start rushing everything. I see you. Tempting. But let's clear out the trash first, and then we'll rock this thing. Half expecting, like, somebody just, like, accidentally walk into a bunch of mobs and brain us. For the splits. So what we'll do is we will just assign targets. We'll assign Alconius to this one. We'll assign Soul to this one. Oh, actually, no. We gotta split here. Oh shit. That's fine. Forgot that he's set up to assign, or we will say assign target. Always make sure your settings are good for your automations. At any rate, this is kind of helping us clear faster anyway. Two at a time. More gloves. Alright, so that is all the gloves for them. Perfect. Regeneration is actually kind of a nice to have with all these AoEs. It makes it so you can spend less time healing yourself. Been a Neverwinter player since 2016. 10 years this past month, currently on the new expansion. Glad the devs made most of the advanced and master gear bind on equip, making it easier to get on auction. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, instead of bind on pickup. Nice. Wasn't quite sure if that would have split. Yeah, there's so much you could also do. I know that kind of balancing needs to be a factor when releasing a new class, but I feel like there's just a lot of things, like new classes that are still available, like, to come out, But that's why I definitely want to get more visibility on this game, just to, keep it funded, keep it going. This is good for our healers, though. new shoesies. All right, let's see here. We want to give these to... let's see. Who is in? We can give these to... Let's see. Oh, nice. Soon you'll be going to work abroad in Neverland. Sorry, not Neverland. Shoot. I'm totally blanking on what NL stands for. Is it Netherlands? Netherlands, yeah. Have to gather some pounds for the new game releases. Also to work on the family budget. Yes. True, true. I know how that goes. That family budget. There is a demo of this game as well, too, if you are interested. We are almost done with the trash on this side, at least. Take it easy, MP. Oh, okay, yeah. Get that rest experience. Have a good night, man. Spider might come too. Oh, nice. Alright, so we're going to take this out. We'll take that spider out. We can try to... I mean... We can try to take this other... We can try this little boss, you know? We can give it a go. We can dip our toe in the water, you know? We can see what's up. Powerful. Okay, advertising bloom. Let's distribute this out. Who needs this still? Everyone has this. Okay. We'll save that for a druid we have in the wings. Okay, so I mean that was all the trash on this side cleared out. We are going to check out this guy, the Fernalin High Priest. Now I have no idea any of the mechanics here, and that is what we love. So we're doing this for science. Now, High Priest makes me think he's got some magic. I don't know, man. I don't know. So we're just going to go ahead and just send in the tank. All right. Well, there's only one way to learn. It's through wiping. Here we go. All attack. All right. High Priest is in. Alright, he's bleeding. If he can bleed, he can die. Tank's holding up. Opens a void and prepares to share a moment of pain that your raid has inflicted to him. Okay, so he does... Okay. So I think what we need to do is actually slow the raid deeps. Yeah, so we slow the raid deeps for when he does that. See, so it only takes out a little bit. Now I think... I got some reses. I mean, dude, almost like less is more right now. Okay, let's do... So let's see here, for example. Let's see how far people drop. It shouldn't be too much. Oh, shit. A moment of pain that your rage is inflicting on. Oh, you know what? I think we need to stop Deeps as soon as he does that. So what we'll do is we'll kind of click and drag this off. You can toggle who's DPSing at the same time. So I think that's maybe a couple seconds. Alright, I think we can, I think we got this. Actually gonna run back in there and try to do that. I think we figured it out. Get a couple repops, I'm okay with that though, because it's like we still need all the gear that drops anyway, so not a big deal. This also may be just ones that we've kind of bypassed as well too, so I don't think these are repops. We're on to you, High Priest. We're gonna figure out your mechanic. Alright, High Priest. Let's see. I think this is gonna be... We're just testing out everything here. So this now we're gonna just try to stop Deepson when he does that Q, and then as soon as it's done, we're gonna fire back up. Dun, dun. I think what we'll do as well too is, let's see, 61, 97, 500. Yes, okay. We'll keep this. Okay. Do group heals. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a go. Alright, look for the shout. Alright, everybody deeps off. Ooh, still kind of truck though, bro. Okay, hold on. Alright, so let's see how much damage this does now. Okay, not as much. We may need a little bit more. Heals are decent though. It's just spiky right now. Let's see what happens. We do need to kind of find that level to where we're still kind of like killing him a little bit. Oh, this also heals him up pretty heavily. Okay. Let's just throw this up. Yeah, okay, so that does have to do with the DPS. I probably still need to get some gear until I can take this guy out. I think people just need more HP across the board. But I think that's the mechanic, is trying to figure out when to, like, just keeping the deeps at a level to where it's sustainable. Alright, no sweat, no sweat. Okay, what we will do is we're actually going to go back in and we're going to try. Hold on. Let me see. 17 shards, planar shard. Let's go ahead and hook up. Sindara, what do you got? You got now 1, 2, 3, so 12. 3, 6. Give these to Sindara. Either this raid has something else that makes him weak or is unable to heal as much. Yeah, I think it's. I think it might be. I need a little bit more HP across the board, and I just need to have like slower DPS going on. You can kind of toggle that in the upper left-hand corner here. So we'll need to come back to that, which is totally fine. We're really just testing the waters here. I don't think we're really supposed to be able to. You know, take off this stuff right off the bat. But as we are ascending this stuff, everybody's getting a lot stronger here. What did we get here? Then we got like Lyrica is 1. 2. She's got gloves and boots. So Lyrica, what do you got here? She has 3, so we'll upgrade that. And Lyrica needs 3 of these. Okay. Every little upgrade helps. Every little upgrade helps here. It almost makes me feel like I need to upgrade some weapons as well too, but we'll come back to that. I probably want to focus on upgrading the gear first. Okay, so what do you want to try? Let's go try to take out this other one. This guy across the bridge here, Arbor. And what he does, from what I've seen, is he gets to like a certain percent and then he spawns a sapling. So what we'll do is we'll have Alconius get ads, so we'll set that up. And we'll see what we can do here. We might not have enough deeps, but we're gonna give this a go. It is possible as well too that we need to switch out some of these guys for like per engagement. We'll see about this though. All right. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, now Alconia should get the ad when it pops up. Alright, we're doing some dirt here. No jinxing, no jinxing. Alright, we got the ad now. Sapling, everybody burn this down. So swap targets here to sapling. Ooh. Alright, now back. Okay, alright, alright. No jinxing, no jinxing. He's looking decent on mana too. Do need to med for a second here. You will probably have another sapling spawn. Yep. Okay, everybody burn the sapling now. Okay, it does look like the sapling does heal them a little bit, looks like. Looks like we are decently sustained, though. %60%. Healers are staying good. 52. Now, Arbor is learning to bypass your spell resistances, so this is an example of why you need stronger deeps right now, because you can't really just rely on burn, like taking forever to kill it. And I think at this point, I'm not gonna... If this was closer, I would start burning some battle reses, but I don't. This is probably gonna be a wipe. Probably just need a little bit more deep skier, and then that would have been good. So he's kind of trucking now. I mean... Fuck. Alright, bro, we're burning some battle reses, dude. Fuck it. Oh. Ooh, this might be, we might be able to take this guy out by the end of the stream at least. Close. 5%. Who else can we res up? Dancers in, Nori. 1%? Oh shit, let's go. Hey, alright. It's the first boss down. Mini boss down. Let's see what we got. Okay, Siak. Yep, alright. Distribute and loot, baby. Alright, let's see here. Secrets of Life. 75 int, 25 wisdom for... Okay, this is definitely going to be going to me. Nature's attack roll modifier +1. Wow. Alright, 20 agility, 20 dex, 20 strength. This is definitely going to go to Dancer. Yep. Big loots. Sick. Alright, brah. Dude, that feels real good. It's exactly what where we want to be too. It's just like that was to the wire. Okay. Almost gonna be on farm status. Stronger. Nice. This can go to Eureka. So far, so good of a run right now. Group regrowth. Oh, this is massive. Yep, Sindara needs this. Sick. Yeah, group heals are solid. Jinx, okay. Probably not ready for that. What we will try, though, is there is a roamer up over here that I think is a little mini boss. Go give that a go. This guy here. See what he does. Okay, well, we're gonna keep clearing the trash, though, just in case this guy does, like, a call a hero and pulls everything to him. All the 0. Better hurry, y'all. Oh no. They're casting. Ooh. Lucky. What's over there? I don't really know how big these planar zones are. Oh, gotta kill this guy. I want to see what we got over here. Okay, so this is where that ends on that side. Okay. We can maybe met up in time. We might want to give this a go. Okay. All right. Bernal and Highguard. Let's see what you got. Okay, I'm not seeing any shouts, which is good. He's definitely debuffed to the kills right now. Okay. Sick, dude. Alright, nothing. That's fine, though. That's fine. High Priest, we don't really know. Well, we kind of have an idea of the mechanic there. I'm just not really feeling like wiping right now. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's up over here. Jinx and Planar Guard, huh? Okay, well, we'll go ahead and see what happens here. We'll go and set up our main tank here. We will then set up our secondary group here. And then we'll just kind of keep my group in the wings. Okay, this one will be assigned to this group. This will be assigned to this group. And assign target. Okay. And then my group, we can just say we will assist. Try to take up the fallen planar guard first. So we will say assist group 2. All right. All pull, let's go. Oh, Soul just got chunked. Get her up. Oh. Oh yeah, we are not ready for... Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, stand by, stand by. I don't know if that was not supposed to, or was supposed to leash like that. We'll report that just in case. Soul kind of got smashed right there. Hmm. Okay. Let's kind of see what happens. Laura, what do you got here? Okay. Well, here we go. Let's see. Assign target, assign target, assign target. We will actually put Alara on getting ads and Alconius on getting ads just in case this guy does some shit squirrely. And I think, remember roles. I think this is where you set the heal threshold to like when they hit this amount. This is when you start casting your heals. Okay. Hold on, did that save now? Okay, so yep, we want to say as soon as he hits like 95, you start kicking your heals off. Hold on. Okay, as soon as Soul hits like 80, and Alara hits like 80 as well. Okay, we'll click done now. Okay, so that should make it so that my heals pop off a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and give this a go now. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Shit, I don't have another battle res. Ooh, he a little tough, Okay, that's fine. It's good to know where we, where we can progress to. Okay, we're gonna go back now here. Go clear Plane of Valor again. This just has kind of the DPS gear that we need. Let's see, so what else what do you need in here? Probably some of the gloves. Yeah, so she might need to have a little bit more oomph. Nice. Okay, they both have these already, which is fine. We'll kind of keep that for anybody else that we need. Let's get clear of the Planar Growth, though. And the reason I'm not going into the Plane of the Elements right now is because that drops caster gear, and I don't really... I have like one other caster in the raid, so I don't really want to be spending the time burning through that stuff to get caster gear, when this is like... I feel like I have more people to equip with some of the more DPS gear here. Yep. This goes to Gordo. If you want to try to progress in this arena a little bit. I mean, even clearing these things are really nice for these coins that are dropping, these Civic Cruxes. Okay, that's good. Gotta go res that dude. Where'd he die at, though? Where you at? Just hanging out? Go. Okay, so I actually think that this is not... Yeah. Working proficiency. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, copy. What is this? Hey, all right, Nocturnal. I'll catch you next time. I'll be clearing the plains here in no time. Thanks for stopping in. We've got some good slows going on these things as well, too. Tempest, damn. That's pretty slick. Dornic needs, yeah, take it. Solid. That should be some big deeps. I'm kind of taking the trash out quicker now. Feels good, feels good. Okay. shit. Behind the tree. Nice. Thalia. Big ups, man. This is what we want. This is what we want. Okay. Start from this. Everybody in. Might fight this guy at the very end. Okay. Let's see. Alconius is getting the ads. This is great. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go. Your trial has begun. Oh, let's have sword rifle. Yep, guys are... Group's definitely feeling stronger. But... Okay. It's a nice ring. Theos increase armor penetration on all strikes by 70% and attack rolls by 6 out of 20. I don't know if this is like a buff, but that's very nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Gladiator's Coil. This is pretty nice here too. Gladiator's Blessing. What is this? 6% chance to proc Focus Pain. Void-based damage spell. Yes, yes, this is what we want. Alright, we will give this to Thalia. We will replace that slot. Very nice. Okay. So now we take that coin. We can go turn this in. Let's go ahead and give the spell here. Thalia needs that too. Good. Okay, so that should really increase their deeps. Okay. Let's see here. Assign target. Okay, let's go. These guys don't really have a... Here. They don't really have cleave or anything like that, so... Okay, this can be for... Assign target. Let's see. Gordo. Assign target. Okay. Alright, everybody pull. All pull. I'm kind of burning these all down at the same speed right here. Let's see, melt this guy. Advance her up. Keeps us too good. Templar's getting buffed up. Oh, we need to med here. Oh, sick. Okay, Stormcaller, Embrace the Shadow. This is good. Loot distribute this. We will give this to Dornick. Dornick now. Very nice. We can now get this off Shadowmaker. Let's see here. Mana Flood, huh? Okay, so that's Mana Flood on this Bracer, so we'll swap it out with this one. Cool. Oh, shit. Steel BP +1. Gale Force. He's +25. Attack rolls +1. That's very nice. This can go to Gordo. Well played, Gordo. Congrats, Gordo. Expose weakness. Okay. Thalia needs this. Good deals. Alright. Let's get everybody over here first. Back to following me. What's in the box? Okay. Alright, we'll pop this. Now let's see here. Now these guys. Okay, so stand by. Okay. So here and here. Assign target. Okay. We basically want. Okay, and then kind of want them to intercept. So if they're pulling this way, this should work. And assign target. Okay. All right, good luck. These guys cleave, so we might get smoked right here. All right, nice. Oof. Okay. There we go. Alright, these guys should not be getting cleaved now. Oof. Ornick. Nori, let's get Nori up. Yeah, we're just gonna take these other guys off. I think that's a play too, is just have one tank over there tanking this thing. Oh shit, okay, they lost their ugh. We gotta keep a healer on them though. Okay, we learned. This is good, though. Okay. Let's see now. Probably then want to... Let's go back in here. Keep clearing this out. We gotta get our tanks just a little bit stronger. And then we'll try to wrap by killing this guy. Give that a go. Need some gloves. It's kind of ping-ponging right now. Yeah, Thalia's clocking in about 8k, 8.5k deeps. Dornick's clocking about 85 now. So we're getting stronger here. One thing we may consider doing as well too is dropping a Lara for like maybe another healer. So if we don't need the 3 tanks, we can definitely drop one until we do need a encounter with that needs 3 tanks. Kind of just, you know, always be alternating your raid setup. This is good. It's good to know that we could take out Arbor, or whatever his name is, in the Planar Growths, because that's going to be some nice loot there. With that next slot. Some gloves. Okay, there is a mana regen there. BP's pretty good. I think actually, does everybody have this? I think everybody has this. No, Lara does not. That's a big pickup. Congrats, Lara. Ping-ponging. So used to line of sight being needed. Might actually go try to farm some of these pets for everybody too. Good, good. It's melting. These are one of the harder mobs, like in the entrance too. So as far as the trash goes. Okay. Assist group. Okay. I like how you can kind of just set up the pull, you know? Okay. Let's do this. Okay, let's see here. Assign target. Assign target. Then assign target. Okay. Here. Here. All right, let's see. Ooh. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Okay, BRB. Okay, okay. Back at it. Okay, this was funky. How do we... I wonder if we... Pick up ads. Get ads. Get ads. Alright, so let's see what this does now. Okay, yeah, he does not leave here. Alright, everybody in, everybody in, everybody in. I don't know about this though, man. I don't really know what the mechanic is on this one. So we start doing some dirt and then a bunch of like ads spawn. I just don't know. Yeah, see? I don't know what the... I mean, we're kind of killing it. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Okay, let's see. Next one. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, what the fuck happened there? Probably get up our deeps here. We had some battle reses, so we'll see what's up there. Hold. We got our main deeps up. Okay. Good. Alright, now burn this thing down here. So, let's see. I am out of battle reses right now, but I'm just curious if this guy spawns another set of ads, it's not going to be good for us, but we'll see what happens. We're kind of just, you know, this is all new, so there's no wikis on, like, how to defeat any of these raid mobs or anything like that, so we're kind of just, like, for science, experimenting with this. This is going okay, though. This is the furthest we've gotten on this guy. So I can kind of see farming the trash, getting the gear up. We did lose Dancer, though. Shit. So it's slow goings here. This seems pretty sustainable, though. If this thing spawns ads, though, we're going to be messed up. Alright. 43. So I think when it gets to 30, that's the last time I spawned ads, so we'll see if, like, if this is, like, phase 2. Yeah. GG. Okay, so there's something to this mechanic then. Maybe it's a... well... Yeah, I think what happens is, yeah, we're gonna keep this going. Maybe that's the play, is we just focus on the animation of Grace and just kind of keep that going. We're kind of staying up. Doing the things ish. Okay. Fuck. Ooh. No, we'll just escape that. We'll see what's up. Okay, 22, 20. Keep going, 18. Yeah, it looks like, okay, so that's kind of the mechanic there. These things just need to stay up. Just don't kill the ads. Let's actually look at... So these are all on Soul. Damn, dude. Soul's just tanking all this shit. Nice. Okay. Still got some good heals. You should be alright. Especially with the Pally's able to kind of like patch themselves too, feels like. Oh shit. She pulled aggro. Uh-oh. Just got one healer up. Oh my gosh, it's just our Pallies right now. Yikes. Shoot, we might run out of mana here. Maybe? This is gonna be down to the... Oh, Norl! Heals? I wonder if there's heal aggro. Group heal. Heals for 90. That's nothing. Oh no! Damn. Okay, let's see. That was that, so that's not going to be a thing. We're going to go back to... Where should we go here? Let's actually see. I do want to see if this guy repopped. Okay, let's spend the time here then to upgrade some of the gear. Alright, for example, Dornick. Dornick's got some gloves now. Can I actually move this? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, hold on. I can move. Distribute. Can I move this thing? Nice. Okay, there we go. Good, good. Dornick. And we probably want to then upgrade this. Sand. Sick. Alright. Now, I do actually want to try something out. Here, can I upgrade this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's actually see what this does. I've never tried to update an amulet before. This is Dornick. Dornick can say upgrade. Yeah, we can't upgrade that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. Dancer has got a slick new Predator shard. So we can upgrade that. One, two, three. Do this Dancer. And I think Dancer can then go here. Okay. We'll give Dancer a Planar Stone. And then Dancer can upgrade this. Sick. Alright, then probably get the breastplate updated too. So we'll give her another... Actually, let's see here. Alconius. Okay, Alconius needs 3. Give this to Alconius. Upgrade. Okay. Yeah, we need some gloves, baby. Oh, Lara 2. Okay, so Lara needs 3. Let's actually go here. We'll go Dornick. Okay, Dornick's good. Cavio is fine. Thalia got some new gear, right? Yeah, new pants. So this goes to Thalia. We're just kind of using this to upgrade their gear right now, because this really helps out. Actually, there is. Was another. So 143 Sunburst. Thalia. 133, 149 Devour, 145 is this is a life tap. I had a purple. Yeah, this one here. I mean, this is more expensive, so this is kind of telling me that this is the better one. So we'll... I just don't think I can give this to Thalia. Oh, hold on. I can do is I can go this. We're working here. We will discard item. Actually, let's equip this. And then this one we will discard. Yes. And here... Because they're relics, it was recognizing that I had already had one equipped. Give this to Thalia too. There we go. Okay, then Thalia comes over here. Now let's see. I wonder if... Plus 8% chance of sunburst, 1500. Will they ever make multiplayer or battleground stuff? I'm not too sure on the battleground stuff, but I know that there's a mod that allows you to co-op that the developer's cool with. So there's a mod that you can play with another person. I would love to see some sort of like a battleground, but I think they're just kind of taking care of all the PvE stuff first, like releasing the planes and getting the end game locked in. But I feel like there's a lot more momentum or just visibility coming on this game that you know, this might turn into something a little bit different. So 30k, 35. So we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I feel like we might want to just swap this out with her. All right, give to Thalia here, slot 2. Okay, and then upgrade you. Okay. She's pulling in some big deep, so I just want to make sure that she's getting set up. All right, this is for her. She's got 6. We'll upgrade this. Okay. We're getting pretty juicy here. How much do we have? 1 planar stone. Okay. Keep getting soul this just to kind of get her all geared up and G'd up from the feet up. Let's see, what do we want to do? This ring or the bracer? Gotta do the bracer. And we are right about to get back into it. Okay, good. Dornick. I feel like this. I think I haven't gotten a better weapon yet either, so we're gonna go ahead and hook Octavio up with this. Octavio's got 3 already, so we'll go here. Okay. Upgrade. All right. Octavio's actually got some shit. He's got some shitty rings. Solar Forge ring. You don't want that, brother. You don't want that. Let me see what I got for you. Let me see what I got for you. 25 dex. I mean, this might even be better here. What else was it? 25 dex and intelligence. Okay, this is nice too. Let's see, 100. Okay, we'll throw this on him. Let's actually see if I have any other bands. I know what I'm looking for. My bank makes sense to me. Ish. Here we go. This was 25. Strength is melee empo. Yep, so 25, 10. Okay, so this goes here. We're like really close to just being able to kind of burn some of these bosses down. So I just want to, it's like I need to just give all this shit where it's due. Like, ring repeated thoughts doesn't do anything on this guy. Give Dornick. No. Okay, Octavio. We'll do is we'll put this one on here too. Octavio. Slot 2. Okay. 25 strength. 25 strength. Okay, we're actually gonna get that there. Okay, cool. So he should be doing much more deeps now. Here, what do we still got? Okay, so Norl got some gear last time, so we'll hook him up. Just to upgrade this. This is like best in slot for right now, so... How many stones does he have? None. Good with these. Norl. Then we can upgrade this. These little odd jobs we gotta take care of first. Upgrade item. He also has gloves. And the more we can gear these guys out, the better, too. Okay, upgrade. Okay, that's good there. So this on him, though. We gotta have some better shoulders for you, brother. Let's see if we got some in shoulders or some whiz shoulders here. I'm doing a quick scan. I don't mind that. Alright. Alright, we'll go... I feel like the plane of fire right now is just not, like... It's kind of a waste a little bit. Because that drops caster gear, and I don't really need... the caster gear. I mean, I need it, but it's not going to be a big difference to the raid. Exposed weakness. Good, good. Gordo needs it. Take it. What are you rocking with, Dancer? Okay, Cryptic Claws. I see. I almost should update that, too. Very nice. Okay. Alright, we are going to need to take off here pretty soon. So what we'll do is we'll actually head back and we're going to go check out the Plane of Elements, just so that we can have it kind of shown on stream. I can kill a thing or two in there. Alright, so this is the Plane of Elements, and kind of see this goes pretty deep. It's got a ramp up there, and then there's two, like, bodyguards on this side that we won't get a chance to check out on this stream, but we still got a long time to go, or not too long, hopefully. But I mean, I'm down with the grind to get it to a spot where, you know, we'll be able to kill those things. doing some dirt now, though. Crew is feeling good. Oh, new shoesies for you, boy. Swoop. New boots. Alright. Actually, that's pretty good to have, just for the AoE, so I don't get smoked so fast. I had my J boots on just because I was liking the run speed, but when I get into this area, it's like, you gotta just have the good stuff on. But my resistance is like 76. Alright, that's pretty good, bro. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this is the Plane of Elements. And with that, I do need to go back to Dad role-playing game, so I will need to head out. But yeah, I did kind of want to just show what we're working with for the upcoming raid update. I did get the playtest version from the developer to check out, and he was cool enough to let me kind of stream this for y'all. But yeah, King, try the demo. It's pretty. It's surprisingly like pretty satisfying, especially when you kind of start off and everybody's true noob in it, and you form groups. It's kind of cool. There's also a pretty like robust wiki if you need help, but a lot of the quests and stuff kind of make you pay attention to the world, which is kind of cool. Kind of throws back to like EverQuest days. Other than that, y'all, I'll be covering this quite a bit, and we still got a lot of planar raids to do. I merely just scratched the surface, finally getting to the point where still need to kill a couple more, trash mobs, gear up my guys a little bit more, upgrade their gear a little bit more, and then we should be good to start taking on some more mini bosses and probably even the head bosses of the zone. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Have a wonderful evening. Peace.